Hello, good morning. Oh, 1 second, I just need to be right back. That's a little bit better, hopefully. No more flickering. Good morning, friend. Why you? How are you today? I hope you're well. Personally, I'm doing okay. Didn't sleep so well last night, but I was okay. It was an okay night's sleep. But we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling today. Hopefully we can get some... There's no music. I knew I was missing something. Hold on. This is what I get for trying to get a stream up on time. Play. There we go. Much better. Hello, good morning, friend. So, here we are in our extremely large volcano. And it looks good, actually. Yeah, I mean, from this angle, there's no mistaking what that is. It looks like a volcano. Quite a good one as well, actually. Like, boom. Yeah, it looks good. So, I mean, this volcanic rock looks good as well. I'm convinced it looks like volcanic rock, and kind of with these layers like this. So I actually want to. I think I want to kind of continue like this, and I think I'm just gonna stretch it out a little bit to create a few more of these layers around, and then we can kind of try blend it in. Yeah, I was interested actually that Kyoto and Tokyo. Yeah, I didn't know that they deliberately named Tokyo after Kyoto. Actually, that's cool. So I'm just thinking about what it is that I want to do here. Yes, I think I'm right in thinking that we should do this area here. So let's do that. This should be fairly quick. So we're just going to work in the excuse me, the valley here a little bit, and also some hills in here. We can get some trees in, and we can have some burnt ground in here as well, which is what I'm thinking about doing. We also have a little bit of coast here that needs a little bit of attention. The cheese. Not cheese, it doesn't look like cheese. I don't know what you mean, cheese. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a rock brush, because you know, everything starts with rocks, really. Rock, stone, and very loud person outside. So a 1090. And we're just gonna build out the terrain here in the same way that it's already been built. That is with rocks. You mean like from a volcanic bomb? It's a good idea, but this isn't the kind of volcano to have volcanic bombs so much. Volcano, like it's like kind of an explosive volcano would have a volcanic bomb, whereas this will not. It's a very slow, low pressure volcano where the lava is just kind of oozing out instead of exploding out. So I like the idea, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Maybe at a later date we'll have a different volcano, an explosive volcano. Good morning, Slime. Hello. I'm just gonna build out here a bit, and we have this flat area that's gonna need some attention. Thinking what we can actually do maybe is let's make another brush. We'll do an airbrush in the same dimensions. Now this is dangerous because we're going to create some quite large let's do mask stone actually. Got some quite large craters with this, but it's okay. I want to do this because, you know, this big flat area looks a bit unreasonable. I'm actually going to make this a little smaller. It's kind of big at the moment, so let's make it a little smaller. Yes, since you asked specifically, I'm going to do Starbound on Thursday. And yes. Alrighty, I think we're going to need to get rid of our little sample tree there. And this is making a real mess, actually. But that's kind of good. A real mess is a good thing in this case. Let's build out a bit again. The reason I wanted to do this more so than anything else was to give me some space so that I could kind of get lower down rocks. Yeah, kind of like that. Because otherwise what we have is kind of rocks that are all kind of at the same height, and it doesn't really work. Okay, I think that's worked actually. Let's get one more in here maybe. Cool. So next thing I'm going to do is a BR grab. First off, let's get rid of this thing. So let me just nuke this. Pos 1. Pos 2. Set air. Go. Cool. And I'm going to do BR gravity. Let's do 20. And we're just going to use the gravity brush here just to make sure all this stuff is actually affected by gravity properly, because we want it to be more hills than cliffs. And so that's what we'll do. This is just going to kind of turn those cliff edges into kind of nice mounds instead of kind of rocks. Actually, let's bulk out here since we haven't really done anything here. In fact, this edge here is going to need some attention. Let's take the water out of here. So I'm going to do a BR cylinder 30-30. No, cylinder air 30-30. So a huge cylinder. We do masked water, and we go. And we didn't get rid of all the water. Right, let's just do that. So we're just going to clear out the water a little bit just to give us some room to work with here, because we we need that. I will nuke whatever I see fit. Anything that displeases me will receive the nuclear treatment. There we go. Okay, so we're going to continue with this one. Was gravity brush, was it? It was not this one. Maybe it was this one. It was this one. Okay. So we're going to use this, and this is just going to let us level this area out, make it a little bit more smooth and less rugged. And I think I'm going to take a blend ball over the top of it. Do that here as well. Don't be worried, I don't have any nuclear bombs, so we're all good. Good reason why we shouldn't allow the general public to own nuclear weapons. So this edge here doesn't really make sense with this, like these two together, but yeah, oh well. It's fine. So there's no requirement to turn up. Many people miss many streams. I will manage, I think. Oh, that sounds good. I don't want to start playing gravity with that big rock there because it's going to take me a long time to resolve it. So I'm just going to kind of catch the edge there and leave it be. I've kind of got drawn into it now, haven't I? Oh, there we go. I think I've done it. Yeah. Cool. Let's just ignore that. Yeah. So here's what we're going to do, is we're going to expand this kind of area out with some different kind of layers of lava, which should look cool. So we're going to use a BR. Let's grab a BR cylinder. And we're going to actually, just before I do that, I need to decide what colours we're going to have. So we're going to do these colours: grey terracotta, block of coal, grey concrete, and obsidian as well. So we've got 1597, 2517, and 173. BR cylinder, 1597, 2517, and some other things. 173, 173, and obsidian. Alright, and then we can adjust those. What, this one? Looks like a generic pear. Yeah, I think you're right, it does look a bit like a pear. Nice, round. Right. So, let's go for a 5 here. I would like to do a slightly deformed cylinder, if that were possible. I don't think it is, unfortunately. I'm going to do, actually, let's do mask air on this. I'm just gonna kind of basically expand different lava flows over each other, which should look kind of cool, I think. So yeah, that looks different. So now let's do 3 times as much of this one, and 2 times as much as this one. We'll bring it out over this way. I suppose we have to bring it down here because where it looks like it's going. So it's not really going to work so well without any flat area anymore. Whoops. Oh well. We'll work it out. Bring it out through here. It doesn't matter if there's a little cave under there, does it? Nah, it's okay. Yeah, we napalmed this sucker. Didn't know what was gonna hit. Okay, that will do, and let's go for another one. So let's do 5% of this one. Wait, is that coal? I think that's coal. Loads of coal in this layer. Just gonna bring it out, and yeah, we'll just forget the fact that there's a cave under there. Who cares? It doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, this looks cool though. Like this is kind of, I think this is what volcanic terrain looks like. You get these kind of, this is the terrain that I've been looking for the whole time, really, because this is what all my landscapes end up looking like anyway. So. This is the act. For once, it's actually right. So, yes. Okay, well, we'll work with that. And I think we're going to have to maybe get some rocks in to explain why this is the way that it is, shaped the way that it is. So we'll put maybe put some rocks underneath there, or I don't know. I'm going to go to the other side anyway and do a layer of this particular rock, and then we'll change the numbers and have a different colour. I'm going to bring this one all the way in here, and then we're going to, I suppose, overlay with some grass on the stone, and we can start to get some bird stuff as well, I think. I mean, it doesn't actually make sense for stuff to be burning, really, considering this is clearly not on fire anymore. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yes. Cool. And let's go for another layer. So gonna go for. Let's go for one of those, and we'll go for loads of this one now. I'm actually going to do mask, air, and stone now, so that we can get this layer actually in the stone as well. You probably have seen me on YouTube. I did make giant statues. That's correct. Although surely you don't remember me. I refuse to believe that. It's been a long time. Yes, you're correct. You're fully correct. And it makes me feel happy that you claim to remember me. Although I'm sure, I feel like you must have done a quick check on my YouTube, because I refuse to believe that anybody would recognize me. Cool. That's awesome. Well, that's cool. I'm back. I'm back from Oblivion to build again. Oh, that's super cool. Well, I'm here streaming every day at the same time. If you want to check out, but I mean, I can understand. It's kind of slow going, of course, so I can understand if it's a bit not your speed. You are welcome to join us though. Sure, that's probably the best way. To be honest, if I was viewing this, that's probably how I would... thank you. That's probably how I would view this stream, is to keep popping back in to see the progress. So I think we've got enough volcanic terrain now, actually. We can start to do the transition. We also need to kind of get the rocks in here. So I'm actually going to replace my cylinder here with a rock brush. We'll just kind of fill a little bit underneath, possible. This is a very round rock brush, so it should actually kind of do pretty well. Yeah, we have Cookie is excited for my whole lineup of stuff that I'm going to play. So yes, you're very welcome to join us. Tends to be a lot of popping in and out for a lot of people. As I say, that's probably how I would watch this stream. I don't think. But then again, I'm a really active person. I don't watch TV even. I like to be you know, having my hands on, doing something. So it's to each their own, I suppose. That's true. But I mean, 6 months from now, the situation could be quite different. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Alrighty, I think we're pretty good on the volcanic terrain here, actually. I think I'm thinking I'm going to put some like burnt trees, kind of like here's a prime spot for burnt trees, and maybe kind of on the edges here, maybe in the middle as well a little bit, and the rest of this. Let's take the blend ball and just smooth out. Gotta stop for a quick other casual YouTube on the side. I love it. Brush BB. What is Brush BB? BB. Uh-huh. Oh. Well, I pressed B. Just, really annoying, actually. I think maybe I can unbind that control. I had a problem, actually. When I was recording... Where is field of vision even? Forget it. We'll deal with the slightly smaller field of vision. Oh, is it the blend ball then? I wonder if it's... Oh, interesting. Oh, so I've got double power blend ball now. I've got, it looks like I've got the World Edit blend ball and also the Voxel Sniper blend ball on the same brush. So this should be interesting, actually. Let's just experiment with this. Maybe one can kind of cover up for the deficiencies of the other. Interesting. The Super Blend Ball. So yeah, normally I would be using the Voxel Sniper blend ball, but there appears to be a World Edit one as well. I think I'm going to take off the World Edit one. Let's do that. We can get rid of the brush with BR null, is it? Yeah. This should allow us to just do a little bit of just Voxel Sniper blend ball, because I'm not sure, not convinced on the... we need a bigger one actually. Wow, this is actually too powerful, I think. I think I'm kind of wrecking the terrain. Be a little bit careful here. That's good enough. Okay, so I kind of want to lift the level up a bit, actually, because as we can see, this level here is a bit higher. And it looks like it's going to be rising, so... let's grab a... let's do a rock brush, I think. Not what I had in mind. Wrong kind of rock. So we'll do the... Oh, really? Sounds like you could be pretty helpful, actually. If you know your stuff, you probably know better than me some of this stuff. It's always handy because sometimes well, it's pretty good for learning some new stuff, really. So I'm just going to try and find my rock brush here. I don't want to... Oh gosh, I've lost it. Go for like a size 8. My goodness, rock is a revelation, friend. Like, this is the brush to end all brushes. It is just fantastic brush. Like, let me talk to you about rock brush. So you've got the parameters are obviously rock, the material, then you've got the size, and then you've got the smoothness. So 100 is like a sphere basically, and lower than that, it gets like more rough, and my goodness, it is, it's just incredible. I use it for everything. In fact, let me show you what I've used it for on this build alone. All these rocks around the outside, all rock brushes. Obviously, this entire terrain here is rock brushes. That's the giant rock. Over here, we've got some trees. If they're going to load. These trees, entirely made of rock brush. Like, it's just all rock brush everywhere. Everything here, rock brush. It makes just wonderful trees. So easy. Yes, this is the truth. The rock brush it should be... In my opinion, it's the starting brush for every single build. Every single terraforming build, that is. Even some non-terraforming builds, like I say, for anything... trees as well, yeah, basically. It's just... I mean, it does create a specific kind of terrain, but it's a good kind of terrain, and you can work with the terrain that you generate fairly easily in a way that you can use other techniques over it. So, for example, if you were going to use cylinders or spheres to build it, you can still do that. Well, don't use spheres. Spheres are useless. I always use rocks instead of spheres. You can still use cylinders over the top, and it just creates, gives you a nice kind of base. So what I'm going to use now is one of my other favourite brushes, lazy brushes, I would call it. We're going to use a BR Cliff. I'll use a size 8. Now the Cliff brush, I don't know if you know this one, super easy to create flat surfaces and to create cliffs, Minecraft style cliffs. I don't know exactly what it does. It seems to create a flat surface and kind of blend the edges, which is pretty much ideal. So for creating kind of paths through hilly terrain, it's just perfect. Get one level down here. Oh, what I meant. Bring it down a little. A little more. No. A little more. A little more. Yeah, no, it's a revelation, huh? I've been using these for a few weeks, so I'm starting to, well, a few months now, so I'm starting to kind of get hang of a lot of them. But I mean, you know, two brushes here, rock and rock and cliff. Boom. And then those are world edit brushes as well. They're not even voxel sniper brushes. I don't know. After this, I'm not sure what's going to happen with this one. I think I'm probably going to clean up the coast here, but I suppose that'll be part of this build. After that, I think probably going to move. I'll probably just check that everything. Oh, I think I might. Maybe I'll do the top of the mountains here with the ruins, because I don't like how I just dumped blocks on there. I don't think it looks very good, so I want to make it a bit more convincing. But that'll probably be part of this as well. So I'll do all of this together, and I'll do the coast here as well. And then I think I'll check the coast all the way around, make sure it's good, and maybe start on the far side of. Next project after what? I mean, I'm going to be building this map for a very long time. It's going to be a long time on this map. So I don't know. After I'm done with this map, who can say? Is that what you mean? Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I wonder if I can use a cliff brush, actually, on these. Will that work? Ah. Another idea. Oops. Actually, maybe we shouldn't do that. It probably works so well. Yeah, let's just be a little bit careful of that, actually. Well, actually, the time-lapse I'm kind of working on at the moment. Well, there's still a lot more to do on the other side. On the far side of the valley is loads more stuff. So I'm probably going to keep extending this one island for now. But I mean, as I say, I don't really have a good plan. Let's see if we can. Now we do get these kind of not fantastic edges in a lot of places. So we'll see if we can kind of do something with that. What we're going to do about that. Let's just smooth this area out a little bit with a cylinder. BR cylinder. So just going to bring a cylinder brush in here just to get rid of some of this roughness. Basic technique, but you know, it's important to have smoothish areas. Just gonna kind of add out. Quite unlikely, but then again, I mean, a lot of people have popped into the stream over the time. I've had about maybe 2,000 different viewers, unique viewers on the stream, maybe. Unfortunately, not many of them are regular. I think it's because it's quite an unusual stream. We're mostly just kind of well, it's quite chill, I think, and a lot of streams are not really that chill. They're kind of quite hectic, attention grabbing. I'm not very attention grabbing. No, I don't know what that is. Is that a meme that I'm missing out on? I'm clearly not in touch with the kids. But yes, I don't know what that is. So please tell me, and please embarrass me with something that I don't know. Alright, let's do overlay over here. 52. We'll take dirt for our overlay. This will give us a little bit of easier time. This is 1.13. I don't think wait, no, it's 1.12. It's the one before the aquatic, and it's Java, of course. That's a bit concerning. It's just the letter Y, or yeah, that's right. I think Cookie's right. Wow, I've got a really fast machine today, huh? Sometimes World Edit can be very slow, but it seems to be going nice and quick today, which is good. F! Exclamation mark. F! Yeah, everything's running on the PC. It's not a PC, it's a laptop. It's the Alienware laptop. Quite a weak one, but it does run quite nicely. Are we overlaying a little bit onto the... What is it overlaying? Is it the coal block? Interesting. Or is it the obsidian? Yeah, interesting. So it overlays over the obsidian, actually. Is that considered obsidian to be a natural block? I used to try and do team projects once upon a time, but it just took me a lot of time and effort to kind of organize, and we didn't really get very far. I mean, to be fair, I just started to get to the point where I could do it, and I kind of lost interest because it was just so much effort. You know, I was spending a lot more time doing server management than actually building, which is not... I can do it, but it's not my favorite thing to do. I don't really want to spend time kind of derping around managing the server. Yeah, I don't know. I hear what you're saying, but I would probably sooner buy a new PC actually. It's still pretty responsive actually, to be fair. Well, that's the thing. I can't. When I was trying to do this, I didn't really trust anybody. I couldn't find anybody specific to trust. You know, Minecraft's a very young community, and it's kind of hard to find reliable people, I suppose, to manage the server. So I never did get like a good admin team together, unfortunately. Well, yeah, I would say that's true. A young community is how I would put it. Get one in there. So, there we have it. Now we can do an overlay with grass. D1 v grass. He didn't say anything about you. He was speaking more generally, I assume. Over D1. Did I do overlay? I think I can actually do OL. Maybe. Let me try it. No. Okay. I think I knew that, but I don't know. I'm going to use a slightly bigger brush actually, but it's kind of late now. Reach the F. I'm going to leave that there. And maybe I should turn it to a different colour. I think it's just kind of a funny random generation. I have actually a new time-lapse coming up, Dead Jester, which you may be interested in. If you are, I assume you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Maybe you're not, but my YouTube channel has the same name. If you are subscribed, you expect that soonish. I want it perfect, and I have all the footage collected. I've got all the replays collected, but trying to re-record them has been proving very tricky. It's taken me 3 weekends so far of just re-recording the footage over and over again, and I think I've reached the level where we're getting nearly ready, so I'm thinking this weekend maybe I can complete it. It's been a long time in progress, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be well received. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, same channel name. It has all of the streams on it. If you want to, I guess you probably don't want to catch up. I wouldn't want to catch up. There's some people. There are definitely some viewers who watch in post. I don't know who Lispy Leaf is. There's someone called Lispy Leaf who comments on every single video, and he seems to love my videos. That's interesting. Yeah, I think it's there are some people who watch in post. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we've got. No. Oh, it's got all the commands queued up. Oh gosh, how many commands did I queue up? Let's just wait. Gotta wait. Alright, I think it's finished now. Okay. The grass actually doesn't make sense here. Let's change it to Scorched Earth, I think. So Scorched Earth can look like. Let's do a B overlay, D1. And we're going to swap from, let's do ashes, try to make ashes. Now I think ashes can be concrete powder. So maybe this one, grey concrete powder, 2527. So if I do V, 25252, 7, give that a go. Yeah. So the edges here are going to be like actual ashes instead of, grass. Yeah. Oh, it looks cool. Awesome. Now I've got to be careful, obviously. It can turn to concrete if you're not careful. That's cool. Nice, nice, nice. Boom, boom. Awesome. So let's get some. Let's clear out this weird hole. Maybe we can do this a bit quicker actually if I do VR cylinder 2517. Whoa, that's not the right one. Is it 252? 2527. Righty. I actually kind of want to have the pale grey ash as well. Maybe we can do that. How would we do that? I suppose I'd want to use some kind of a replace command. Hello, Exterminator 137. I don't really have any bots, so if you want to access YouTube, there's a link I think on my Twitch channel actually. Have fun. Welcome. So let's see actually. Maybe we can get. Let's try a replace here, and we'll try replace in some. Need to beat our sphere. Let's see, I want to use grey. Ashes. We're using concrete powder. So we got light grey concrete powder, and maybe we could use white concrete powder as well. We do 2528, 2520, 252. What is it? 7. 252, 7, 8, and 0. BR sphere 252. 7, 252, 8, 2520, and then we do mask 252. What it should allow us is Whoa, let's undo that. Actually, we want a bigger brush than this. So let's go for a size 6 maybe. Looks a bit messy. Let's change it. So we're going to actually change this. We're going to get rid of the white concrete because I think it's too white. And we're going to go for 5% of this, and we're just going to hit. And more like that. Does it? No, maybe it doesn't. Let's just leave it. There. Yeah. Grey ash, I think. Yeah. That's cool. And we can get some trees in. So we're going to go for BR tree, jungle tree. Nope, it's just called jungle. Done now. What? All right. BR. Huh? Oh, it's B tree. That's right. So I can do /none. Right, then I can do BR. It's B tree. Right. Jungle. Yeah. So, boom. Cool. So we're going to bring these in, and we're going to burn some of them. Hopefully we can get like a cool burn forest look. I know what I'm going for. Okay, hello friend. How are you today? I'm going good. We're nearly finished up with your volcano, actually. Let's not have two together there. Oh, that could be cool, actually. Like ash, like hanging in the trees. I quite like that. I was thinking about transforming the trees essentially into ash. Some of them, but yeah, I quite like the idea of kind of sprinkling ash around the place. Maybe I could use a. So these are going to be burnt trees, I think. Get one in there. I don't think it will plant on there. We need to actually put grass in. Yeah. This one's definitely going to be burnt. There we go. 3-minute earth. Gosh, I do love the old approach in Nirvana stuff. So euphoric, I suppose. Really, not maybe euphoric might not be the right word, but just gives a real feeling of word, I suppose, kind of peace. It's really nice, just a kind of a happy feeling. Chill, extremely chill. Jungle, small jungle. Yeah, I think what I'd like to do is an overlay brush that hits everything with ash, but I don't know how to do that, unfortunately. It's not something I've figured out yet, is how to overlay things like partially, so I think a manual sprinkling we'll have to do. There was no stream yesterday, that's why. I didn't do one. I was busy, so I couldn't do it. We'll see what happens. I was busy doing a thing that is kind of significant for me. I can't tell you about it, and maybe it won't achieve anything, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We don't know. Yeah, don't know exactly what's going to happen with it, but it could be something very cool. Nice. So I'm going to go for a jungle bush. I'm going to fill out with some bushy bush. Actually, those bushes are probably not going to be there. I definitely need to do something with the cliff edge here. Maybe we can have a beach. I think we want to have a beach. The one real thing that really frustrates me, this is going to sound really petty, concrete powder, when it touches water it turns to concrete. And I hate that, basically. I want to use it for beach sand, but I can't because obviously it's going to be touching the water. It is C. It's a C category. I don't want to categorize it any more than that. I think you guys, it won't really affect you too much, but I think you might be excited for me if it is the truth. If it kind of what am I saying? If it comes out good. So I kind of want to have some down in the little valley here, actually. Like I say, it doesn't really affect you too much. You probably, well, it might affect it. It might affect the channel a little bit. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we got a few trees in here, and I'm going to burn them now. So here's what I want to do. Let's turn this to... So I've got a choice here. I can go for coal, or I can go for obsidian. Now, obsidian kind of looks like burnt wood, but so does the coal. Let's go for the coal. I think coal looks better. So what we can do here, let's do B cell fuzzy. This is a good trick which you might want to know. Oh, well, have a good day. Set coal, not coal. Called 173. Set 173. Boom. Nice. And what I'm going to do now is I need to get rid of the vines, I think. Vines look a bit weird. So let's do, what number of vines? 106. So let's do BR sphere 106. Nope. 10. Mask 106. This will just kill the vines. And we need to get rid of those branches, turn them into something. I used to play Minecraft in survival at the beginning. I don't do that anymore. I just found it was kind of a little bit frustrating a lot of the time, and obviously one of the big things for me was I didn't want to keep having to restart, but the game was updated so frequently that I kept kind of having to restart. It was a big thing for me. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a BR. And what is netherrack fence called? 113. BR sphere 113. Let's do 5%. 113. 90% air. And we're going to do size 10. And we're going to do mask 18. And that is not going to work according to plan. So let's try a little bit more. Let's just try and work these in a little. I'm thinking I kind of want to maybe trim down the top a little as well, but we'll see. We'll see kind of what happens here. I'm going to kind of work. I know these don't really look too much. These don't really look too much like branches, but I think it's the best thing we've got for burnt branches. I think it can kind of work actually. It could look pretty good. So dark, difficult to see, isn't it? But it's okay. I think we're gonna give us the effect of burnt branches, which is good enough, I think. Yeah, I think it's working actually. And this way. Get one more in here. Boom. Maybe it doesn't work. I don't know. It does kind of look like a burnt tree. I mean, it looks okay. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Yeah, I guess we'll let it live. Yeah, screw it. Alright, let's do... So which one was... Remember where the brushes were. So it's not that one. That one is my branch killer. Let's do BR... What's coal again? Should have used a brush for this. 173. BR173. BR sphere. 173. 6. And we'll do mask 17. So we go like this. Go like this. Yes. Yeah, I think it'll work. I think it's good enough. Yeah, maybe more branches just to kind of really underscore what it is. Might be a good idea. Because I mean, at the moment we're kind of getting that jungle tree shape out of it. Actually, let's put another couple branches down just to really, yeah, kind of underscore what this thing is a tree. Yes, and I mean let's go to town actually. Since we're doing it, we may as well kind of actually make this look a little bit more exciting than just a burnt jungle tree, because the jungle tree is not that actually that great as a shape anyway. It only really works in Minecraft's super blocky aesthetic, and once we're starting to break that up, it breaks down a little bit. Yeah. Lore. So we're going to burn this one too. And let's get the vine killing brush. I think I've got rid of it. Done. Or is this the vine killing brush maybe? That is not the vine killing brush. BR sphere, air, 10, mask, I think it's 107, mask 107 for vines? No, it wasn't. 106, of course. How could I be so foolish? Yeah, I do recognise the name actually. Josh. Maybe the branches on top are too much actually. Maybe we should take some of them off. Actually, no, let's leave it. Let's let it live. Or die, I suppose. Live and let die. Yeah. Yeah, I think it does look burnt, actually. So, we're going to take this down a little. Kind of sculpt it a little more. Get a little more shapely. And we got a lot of like just kind of disconnected branches on this one. So let's actually thin them out a little bit. Go this way. Whoa. I wish there was a better movement system for Minecraft Creative. Flying is a little bit awkward some of the time. Bad and dead. That's what these trees look like. I think you're totally correct. You look more... well, they definitely look sad and dead, but they're supposed to look sad and dead, to be fair. I'm just getting really focused. Sometimes it's the kind of, I think it's the movement in close proximity. It really, when I'm trying to move around and place things really precisely, it really takes my concentration. I really have to focus, so you stop being able to talk in the same way. I think that'll do for the burnt trees, actually. We can maybe put a few... there's nothing. BR overlay. I want to do the ash here. 527 BR overlay. 527. Nope, that's totally not how that brush works. B overlay. Then we do V2517. No, it's 2527. 251 is concrete. Cool. Let's actually have it be standing on ash too. Actually, let's be honest, it wouldn't stand on ash. It would be in the ground. Cool. I'm thinking maybe we can do some kind of burnt up pillars in here as well to stand for trees. Like over here, something on fire maybe. Quite like the idea of having some actual fire. The problem is you can't light coal on fire. Can you? Can you light coal on fire? Will coal burn? We're about to find out whether or not this entire volcano is going to set on fire. I suspect coal might burn, actually. That would be sensible, wouldn't it? Like Netherrack? It's just gonna... I'm gonna leave it. I know I'm gonna turn away and it's gonna start burning everything. Okay, well that gives us some super cool potential if we can put fire on here. I think we can. I think it just burns. Awesome. I guess coal was the right... Oh, it does burn. Uh-oh. 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 No. No, 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 no. Mistakes were made. Oh dear. I've just had a horrible thought, actually. What if the lava lights the coal on fire? There's probably enough coal for it to burn the whole volcano, isn't there? Lava can light coal on fire, right? I guess it can. Oh no. This is what I was concerned about. Is it just maybe fire on top is like, isn't that? That's how let's see if fire on top is okay. Because I feel like that's how wood works, that if you put fire on top it's fine. No, it's not fine. It is not fine. Okay, I guess we're not having fire. Oh gosh, there's so much coal everywhere as well. Damn, I really wanted to have Flaming Stump. Oh well, I guess we can't have that. So what I'm going to do, let's get rid of that grass. There can't be grass here. Can't be here. And what I'm going to do actually is scatter some ash kind of around. And I'm going to do that with BR Sphere. Let's see here. It is 2527. So let's do 5% 2527 and 95% grass. 95% grass. And we'll do size 10 and we'll do mask grass. Now what this should do is, boom, transform some grass into ash. We get like pieces of ash like falling all around here. The idea. Whether or not it looks like that is anyone's guess. Sometimes you have the greatest ideas in Minecraft and it turns out that your idea actually sucks. Which is one of the frustrating things. Yeah, the fire would look really cool. I do want to have some fire. We're just going to have to think about how we're going to do it and be careful about it. So actually, let's put a little fire in. Because we're talking about it, let's do it. We can fit some fires in some places where there isn't much coal. It's kind of around the place because I mean there is fire. Volcanoes have fire at them. This is a fact of life. Oh gosh, very efficient, is it? I do hate fire ordinarily, but I think in this case we'll allow never mind. Yeah, well, if the coal burns, it won't be the end of the world. I'm assuming it won't be able to spread in like fully. Like, I mean, it's spreading here. It's spreading quite a lot. Let's see what happens. Like, there's a little bit area of coal here. We'll see how much it spreads. Burning a little bit of coal, but yeah, I think it's okay. I don't think fire can jump that far. Got low enough critical mass of coal to not spread. Let's put a couple more fires in. This area's a bit too flat, isn't it? A bit too flat and obsidian. Yeah, I could turn fire spread off, but the problem is, if this is an adventure map, maybe I want fire spread to be on. Maybe I don't want to take that decision at this point. It would suck if a player gets here and everything's burned. Yeah, I think you're right, but let's get a couple kind of higher up as well. I think that could look cool, like here. I do like the idea of the damaged structure as well, but I think I'll do that when I kind of go for some more. Yes, nice. Like, this is mostly fireproof material. So let's have a look here. Let's see. I mean, I'm feeling like this area is a bit lackluster, but you know, we can put buildings in. I think buildings might make this a little bit more exciting, like ruins. Let's just have a look at what it looks like as the player's coming in. So this obviously needs some grass and some stuff. Be nice for it. We get here. We have the site of a burnt tree, a single burnt tree, and some kind of flat area. Let's go for a couple more of these coal stacks to just because they look like burnt trees, very much so. And I think by proximity, if we put some more burnt trees next to this one, hopefully when we see it, we'll be like, oh, those are burnt trees, so that must be a burnt tree. Yeah, I think that helps a bit. The danger, of course, is I don't know how far fire spreads, so I don't know what can be considered a safe distance, I suppose, to place the fire. I do want to place some fire further forward, but yeah, I don't know what is a safe distance really. That's the problem. I mean, let's make a specific little area for it here. We can put a little bit of fire in here, clear out the place. Yeah. Nether wart block. What an ugly block. Extremely ugly. There we go. Yes. Okay, so players coming in this way, and they see that, and they say, oh, those are burnt trees. They're obviously burnt trees. We get this area here, which is looking cool. Hot feet. Climb up here. How does damage work on this? If you stand still, you take damage, is that it? Whoop. So... no, I'd be dead. Okay. I suppose we can put some grass in here now. Maybe we want to do buildings. What time is it? Ooh, in a little... time is moving on. I'm gonna go for some grass, and we can go for some buildings later, maybe. Hello, cookie. I think maybe we'll do buildings tomorrow. I'm not a big fan of buildings generally. In fact, I hate buildings. Maybe that's a bit strong, but I'm really not a big fan of building actual buildings in Minecraft. I think it's one of its weaker. I mean, it's not that weak actually. It's pretty good at building buildings. In fact, it's kind of designed for building buildings. I'm just not very good at building buildings. I think that's the problem. One of my weaker skills. And maybe that means I should practice it, but we'll see. I tend to try and build on quite a small scale, which is very, very difficult. Get it right. There is a quicker way of doing this, I think, but not sure what it is yet. I've actually just thought of a way that would be quicker, but it requires more commands and less flying around. I'm thinking what I could do is an overlay, and then transform the overlay to the correct blocks. That'll probably work. Like overlay of lapis, and then just turn all the lapis to the right block. Grass and flowers. That would take a little bit of command working out, and I can't bother to do that right now. So also, it would do a lot more evener coat, which I'm not sure is a good thing. It probably is a good thing generally, but also kind of nice sometimes to have kind of patchy grass almost. Yes. Okay. So some kind of a structure here would be cool, I think. We'll see there. I think, as I say, I'll start on the structure next time. I don't have too much longer before I have to go. There we go. Yes. Alrighty, so let's just check that the view from this angle looks good. I mean, this is a very secondary view, but it will be visible from here. So let's crank up the video settings here, so we can see. Just have a view from this angle, because this is a new angle that we've never really looked at before or worked on before. So it looking good is important. So we have some stuff over here. It's nice and visible from here. Probably the main place that this stuff is visible from, actually. We got stacks and stumps, and there's a little bit over there. And in fact, I'm kind of interested whether or not on the maximum view distance we can actually see all the way over to the far side of the beach. There's a little mound there, which is going to be another set piece. So I'd like to be able to see that, but I'm suspecting it's too far. Oh, no, it looks like we might be able to see it. Is this new time-lapse, or is this... Oh, no, what? Oh, so it's a time-lapse of... the time-lapse that I'm working on is a time-lapse of the section in the middle. So not the volcano, but everything over in the tropical bay. So it's just in view distance. That's pretty good, though. So we get actually the whole coastline here, which looks pretty. That looks really good, actually. I've never looked at it from this angle before. We can't see the mountain, which is kind of unfortunate, but... Or maybe we can. No. No, we can't. No mountain for us. And over this way we've got... should be able to see kind of the ruins as well. Of course we haven't got the ruins on this side, they're all on the other side, so we should be able to see the ruins in the middle, and through the middle we should be able to see... Oh, dead. Oh, let's go to the top here. Should be able to see kind of into the middle. Whoa. See what we can see over here. Obviously this needs some work. This one big rock here is not very pleasing. Maybe a huge cliff, actually. Huge overhanging cliff could be awesome. I don't actually know how Elytra and rockets work. I've seen people using it on the Minecraft subreddit, but I have no idea how it works. So maybe I could have a go. Let's have a go. So what do we do here? I put this on my inventory. Is it? Goes in like here or something, does it? Is that where it goes? How do I do it? Oh, like this. Whee! And you can do something with the rocket. What is it called? I saw it there for a second. Firework? How do I use a rocket? Rocket. Maybe I can find it in its correct place. Where do rockets live, though? What's it called? Is that like a... Is it a mod? Is it not a generic feature? Fireworks. I don't know what it's called, though. What is a firework called? Oh, what is that? Firework. Firework star. Rocket. No. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, sorry, I legit don't know how to make fireworks, apparently. How embarrassing. You have to tell me the name of the item, because I can't find it. Anyway, while I was procrastinating there, Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate actually. It's just a bit awkward. A bit awkward distance from everything. So I'll be more careful in the future to make sure that things are more visible. Let's go to the middle here actually, and have a look. These angles are kind of important because this is going to be, you know, the player is what they're going to see. So, I mean, from here, let's see what we can see. We should be able to see everything, I think. So we can see a volcano over there, looking like a volcano. Good. This edge here, not particularly exciting, but cool. A big tree over there, kind of obscured a little bit, awkward. Some stuff over there, can't really see it. See the mountain, I'm sure, from here. Stack of gunpowder in the middle and a stack of paper in the middle top. We've got the volcano there, the mountain there. We've got this area here, which is still kind of not received any attention. See what's over there. See how far we can load up that way. Yeah, it looks quite nice actually. Pretty impressed. Alrighty. So actually, I think I'm going to call it a day at that. Unless anyone is dying to see more of the build. Go away selection. Yes, I think I'm going to call it a day and head off. So I'll just see if I can make fireworks real quick, just for the sake of my own sanity. So gunpowder and paper. Powder and paper. Aha. Does nothing. Okay. Well, I don't know how this works, but it's okay. I'm gonna head off anyway. Oh, I see. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, this is kind of fun. Oops. Alright, let me just save this onto like my ninth bar or something. Awesome. Except nothing's loading. Anyway, I will be heading off at this point. So, bye bye everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time when I will be building more stuff. Bye.